You know, it's day two. I've been out for I've done at least like 2 runs with this car, and it's in pieces, and I'm just fed up with it. I can't take it anymore. And there's some really fast guys out there this year, so yeah, I got to pull out all the stops on this guy. We need to be the fastest one out there. The competition's strong, and I don't know what to do with this thing. It's in pieces. It can't go straight. It doesn't go fast. My wheels aren't big enough. I just don't know how to make it go faster. So we're gonna change directions and try something faster. All right, so we're just gonna start scratch with a kit because I'm fed up with my other Grasshopper kit. So here's my new in box Tamiya Hornet kit that we're gonna use for a speedrun challenge. So let's go ahead and get this assembled. Now, some may argue that this doesn't follow Z rules, but I would disagree because it is. It's clearly stated right there. The Hornet. It's not a Super Hornet. It's not a Hornet Black or whatever. It's not a Hornet Evo. It's a Hornet. Yeah, that's what we're going to use. Our Tamiya Hornet kit. And some may also argue that, you know, well, those wheels are way too small. How are you ever going to go 100 miles an hour with wheels that are smaller than your pinky tip? Well, I got an idea. I have a plan. We're going to make this go fast somehow. But first, I guess I need to read the instructions because I've never built a Hornet before. I built a Grasshopper, but not a Hornet. So let's go ahead and follow the instructions on how to build this car. It's in Japanese though. I don't know Japanese. Nick, I need your help with this. All right, we'll start from the bottom, work our way up. I'm gonna guess we put the wheels on first. Put the front wheels on. Oh, first we gotta smell that rubber, right? Yeah, that's good old Tamiya rubber. We got our wheels on. Back wheels. Fortunately, these wheels come pre-assembled, unlike the Grasshopper where it takes you a good evening and a 6-pack of beer to get those together. These just pop right on. Now we're going open class on this guy because of our propulsion system. We're going to go ahead and add the gearbox and motor just for ballast, but we're not too worried about what we do there. So because of that, we don't need a speed controller because of our propulsion system. And we'll get to that in a minute once we're done with this build. Let's go ahead and put the wing on the car. And look at this. This kit actually comes with a pre-painted body and decals applied. We don't have to cut out pesky decals. In about a minute's time, we've built our speedrun Hornet. Look at that guy. Looks fast, right? All right, so the next step. How are we going to make this guy go fast? Well, here's the answer. This is my rocket. This will be a rocket-powered Hornet for the speedrun challenge. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and strap the Hornet to that guy there. Then we've got our GNS GPS unit, which will go. Maybe we'll put that in the nose of the rocket. I also want to go ahead and put an onboard camera on this guy. I've got my little Instacam here. It's about the same size as my car. I'm gonna figure out how I can get that guy situated on the rocket so that we can kind of get a feel for the velocity that this car is about to experience. All right, we got our glue gun, we got our duct tape. That's all you really need when you're building a rocket-powered speedrun challenge car. Hey man, this doesn't have to be pretty, it's just gotta be fast. Okay, let that dry off, or set, cure, harden, cool off, whatever you want to call it with hot glue when it goes from a liquid to a solid state. When you're cutting soda pop bottles, you want to make sure you're using your Lexan scissors. You know what we need? We need a good body reamer to get a nice round finish on that guy. Try not to ream your hand when you do this. You know what we do need to do is get a lid on here. We don't want that air dam effect messing with our aerodynamics of our rocket. Alright, so while we're waiting for our hot glue to not be hot glue, we're going to put some Velcro on for our GNSS. We don't need scissors for this, we're just going to take a big old piece of Velcro and slap it on there. There we go, good enough for government. That'll be $10,000 for that piece of Velcro for our special rocket. Alright, so we got our GNSS, and we'll go ahead and strap on our nose piece with duct tape. Of course. So the only problem now is I've got this bias on my rocket where I've got all this weight on this side, and I'll probably make it want to do some kind of curly cue. So I can add more weight here, but I don't want to affect my performance. Or I can drill some lightning holes in my Hornet. So let's go ahead and put some lightning holes in this guy. Just to remove some weight. There we go. All right, so we got our lightning hole in our chassis. Just like the good old days from the 80s where you'd lighten out your chassis with a bunch of holes. And we are good to go. That should help balance our rocket now. So once we get this duct tape done, we'll go ahead and throw it on the lathe to true it up so we're within 10 microns of run out. We wouldn't want to have any kind of weird disbalance in this rocket. Have an unexpected, rapid, what do they call it? Rapid, unexpected disassembly. That looks straight, right? Perfectly straight? All right. You know, I did notice, you know, when I had this rocket sitting on my stand, my rocket stand, it wasn't very well balanced. It was falling towards the tail. But as soon as I put that camera on, it just picked right up and it's perfectly balanced. This is primo stuff right here. I think we've got something going on here that's really going to seal the deal on getting that first place trophy for the 2025 Poorboys RC Speedrun Challenge, using, of course, our Tamiya Hornet chassis in celebration of the 40-year anniversary for this car. I gotta say, it takes a lot more gear to run a rocket-propelled speedrun car than an electric propelled speedrun car, but we're gonna get her done. All right, so we're gonna do a little tour of our launch pad here. We've got our launch pad, the rocket set up and ready to go. We've got our precision launch control device. Got our camera for recording our GPS. Got our air compressor for supplying the fuel to the rocket. And we got the pilot over there running away. All right. Can I get a 3, 2, 1?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, and nosedive. Did we survive the re-entry? That's pretty good for a shakedown run. Let's see what our top speed was. $12 miles an hour. That's all it took to get there. Okay, do you want to launch? You just pull the handle and I'll do the 3, 2, 1. Okay. You just, yeah, ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Bam! Oh, we lost our camera. All right. Let's see what we got on that one. 20 miles an hour. We doubled our speed almost. Can we hit 200? No? Alright, it's questionable if we're going to be able to hit 200 miles an hour. We'd be happy for 250, but let's shoot for 200. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Uh-oh! Oh no!
Right?
I think so. Our nose piece looks a little worse for wear, but our car is surviving the crashes. That's all that's important. Okay, we're still registering. Let's read it. 24 miles an hour, we were faster. Awesome. I don't think we're gonna get hit 200 miles an hour, Corlin. Huh. We might have to go back to electric. So sadly, our rocket-propelled Hornet didn't quite go to plan. Instead of doing 250 miles an hour, we only did 24 miles an hour off launch. Something must have been off with my calculations. So I guess we're stuck with the electric open class. I don't even think that's a class. It's just open class. It could be anything. Anywho, thanks for playing along. We'll see you out there going faster than a rocket. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Take care. Bye. It should be noted that no Hornets were harmed in the filming of this video, except for this little guy. He lost his bumper.